Okay, hey, welcome to Clark's Place. Today, we're gonna try to get everything on this table squared away. And right out of the gate, something that bothered me with this big oil pan. That's kind of dirty because we've been running it and splashing water all over it. I wondered if this rack and pinion was going to fit because that K-member looks pretty tough. We already fit it, so spoiler alert, it does go. Flip it around.
It's like that doesn't fit. You gotta go angled, then come up, bolt hole to bolt hole.
Yeah.
There it is. And boy, it is right on top of that oil pan.
Boy, I see it. The steering is going right into my headers as well.
Oh.
We're gonna have to have the wildest knuckle going around that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's gonna be cool.
You won't be steering this for a while.
I might have to do electric steering because I can't get it past the stupid headers. We'll see, but that was one hurdle. Is I just thought, man, that is a tight gap for steering to go into. All right, we'll see where the day takes us here. Ooh, upper control arms are gonna go in. That ought to be nice. That ought to be nice. All right, long time coming.
Putting the QA1 upper control arms, which we already had this set up to have. I don't know that it's showing us.
Oh yeah.
Take the lock nut,
Nits.
chamfer on the washer.
Okay, how's it go? We got nut, spacer. Put her up there, see.
Yep.
Looks like both sides. Looks like a spacer on both of these sides. Here, let's put this in. The spacer. Then the big spacer. Big spacer go on the inside, do you think?
The one with the hole in it. I guess they both have the same hole. So, yeah, it goes on the inside because it works on this framework in there to stagger or whatever it does.
Well, this is not going. All right, so Pops has the magical idea of putting it
Wait a minute, why?
through this way.
Why is there two of those adjustments? You only need one.
So, bolt goes through the inside. Take yours out. Goes on the outside. Bolt goes through. Spacer, maybe. We really need to look at the instructions.
All right, leave it there and pull it up on your phone.
All right, I'll try to keep it in frame, but yeah, it looks like I need two spacers for this back one.
Two spacers. Oh.
The little spacers. So we're gonna go.
Oh, I didn't know you had your
Spacer there. Another one.
here. Oh, here it is.
Spacer. Control arm. And spacer. And through. Well, that looks like there should be a washer behind that spacer.
It's not. Here's your.
Maybe not. Okay. So then
Here's that one.
we do our big boy spacer back here.
That should only go on one way.
Yep.
And your nut.
All right, nut.
Lock nut.
Whoa there, Tiger.
Okay.
Quit doing that. So
Here's
this
the nut.
one. This one. And a spacer. There we go.
Spacer.
and through to outer hole. I'm not sure which way those washers, big washers, are clocked. I guess you just put them, I think you put them just inside the seat there.
Well, they'll clock together. And according to how you adjust it, that's going to take an alignment person to do that.
Yeah, okay. Not.
Let me get a cutter to cut that. Now you did it.
I know. Okay, there we go. And it said torque to 50 pounds. So why don't we get the castle nut that goes on this?
Yeah, we need to find it before we cut it.
Cut it, put it in, put the castle nut, and then we can torque everything down.
Right. Okay, let's find
That sounds like a great idea. Go
castle nut, here we come. We found the castle nuts.
Okay.
You're gonna hold it.
Cut the zip tie.
Cut the zippy. Well,
What are you doing?
trying to, there we go.
What are you doing?
Trying to get it lined up halfway. Okay.
That seems like an awful big gap right there.
Well, it's all tapered to where it goes in, sucks it down in there.
You sure there's not some sort of spacer or something goes in there? Maybe. We'll consult constructions here real quick.
Yeah. Okay, we found these are the
After reading,
marked 9/16.
they're marked 9/16ers. It says put them on and then your castle nut and then you're good.
Now you may be right, but you're not necessarily good.
I know. And then I guess we just draw that in.
It says torque it to how much?
I
50
forget.
pounds?
I forget. Yeah, something like that.
All right, we need a 3/4 inch socket to go on a torque wrench. Ouch. 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 Ouch.
Big?
Yeah,
We're using the little torque wrench.
probably the big one. I don't know, do we have a little torque wrench?
Yeah, that one. Okay, my cause for concern is this space. And I know pictures in the instructions are kind of vague. It just says put the 9/16 spacer down there and your bolt and tighten to 55 pounds. It's alarming to me that this isn't slammed on top of this, because that's what every upper control arm has looked like in my past history. And even in the pictures in the instructions over there, it shows this rubber seated onto this. Maybe that's just not how this is. So we're going to tighten this to 55 pounds, put the cotter key through, and this is really a big wedge right here. You got the other upper control arm? Or is it over there?
It's probably over there.
Okay, pause. So this is a very large taper, and it looks like the taper is about stopped where that is. If you look at that compared to where this is, that's the space that I'm concerned with. But it might just tighten down to 55, and then that is just how these are. It just looks funny to
Gives you
me.
enough space. When this is up flat and this rides flatter with weight on the car,
Yeah.
it's just rides higher.
Yeah, it just looks funky to me, but it might be how it's designed.
Okay, well we have the torque wrench.
Oh, you actually
I'll
have
hold that.
you actually have room, huh?
Yeah. There's 55.
55, and that still turns. It's turning this in here.
Oh, is it spinning the whole thing?
Yeah, spinning the whole thing.
Well, that's what it says to
So
do.
it might just be my
Let me double check.
insanity that.
Yep, We are good.
Might just be my craziness that I think that isn't right, but it must be right.
Yeah.
I mean, QA1, they wouldn't lie to us.
That's right. I guess we can snug these up.
Yeah, we gotta see what temperature they all go to.
Well, I wasn't going to torque them because they're going to get changed.
You got a torque wrench. Torque them.
Well,
I gotta read, see what they go to. Those are the drag arms. I saw those. Yeah, we'll record that. He's fixing to tighten those. They're the drag arms, and they go to a certain temperature as well. I think 55. Okay, if you look at mine, these are the Street Performance versus the drag arms. Mine has the big balls. It's got the big balls on it, which those are the Street Performance, and torque to 50 foot-pounds. Watch your head on my fender.
I know it.
Did you set it to 50 instead of 55?
No, I have it on 55.
So now my steering won't go at all. Look at that, I got your best laugh today. That was awesome.
Yeah.
What, you just gonna tighten that one, not this one?
I gotta, you're in my way. And your fender's in my way.
Well, quit scratching my fender with your steel head.
Yeah, I wish. What do these get adjusted to?
They're adjusted for good to go to the adjuster.
Right, okay.
I put them what they said, like however many threads sticking out.
Yeah, okay.
I think it was a few threads or something like that, they said. Oh, look at this big gouge. Somebody did this and didn't tell me.
I didn't do it, I can tell you that.
That is that's something crunching into it.
Yep. Okay, I need the torque. I need the torque wrench over there.
Look at this. Somebody gouged it. Oh, you need a torque wrench?
Yep. It can be on the other side.
Oh.
You do it. I'm holding it. I had a whole lot more threads to go. I just wanted to see you work.
Yeah, I see. First time I've worked.
Okay,
though.
we need them for the bottom shocks. They're loose.
Okay, I need to see what those go to. All right, to the driver's side. Look at the scratches we got here.
I know. Okay, we got the first one through.
You need spacers?
I need one spacer.
Yeah, one spacer.
Yep.
You got your first spacer on already?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, I don't. I messed that up.
Well, where's that other spacer? Because it's not
I got it.
Oh, you have it.
Okay, there's that one. That's through. That's through. Lock and the nut.
Yeah. Well, there's no holes on the top of my rocker there. Said I'm glad there's no holes on the top of my rocker. I would have lost some hardware.
Okay, mine's in.
Well, aren't you just the cat's pajamas?
Here's your next washer. Spacer, I mean.
My eyeballs turned the wrong way. There we go, there we go, there we go. You got my other spacer.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Hold that there. Push that through.
Maybe this.
Put my spacer where it goes. Yeah.
And then your lock nut. Look at you reaching around. Yeah, you can mount your battery tray in there. I think it goes right there, doesn't it? Got capture nuts on it.
Okay, that's in. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good.
Okay. Now we need the
Need a cutter?
cutter and those 2 wrenches.
I was gonna put the cotter key on and spacer.
Yeah.
And put the
Gotta do that.
attach spindle. You ready?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, hold it. Make sure it doesn't fall on me.
I got you. Yep. Hey, you put the castle nut upside down. Just kidding. My father doesn't make those mistakes, I promise.
Yeah, sometimes. Okay. Now we need the socket wrench to torque it to 55 pounds.
Is this the right socket?
Yep.
I don't like what I'm doing with my fender.
I'll hold it. Except as long as you don't smash my hand.
I'm ready to bust my fender on the bottom here.
There, take it all the way over. Yeah, just keep your knuckles on it so it hurts your knuckles, not your finger.
Yeah, so I sliced my hand open.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's 55.
55 pounds.
All right, we got to do the top ones now.
It says never back off a castle nut
No.
to find the cotter, but we're gonna have to put a cotter key through it.
Yeah. Wrong cut. I do. Put it in there wrong.
Yeah, you gotta
Flip it. There we go.
tighten. I think these are loose too, Pop.
Yeah.
Upper shocks. So we'll
didn't
get
do we didn't do
the
the
torque
shocks at all.
specs for the shocks as well, just to get all this tightened up.
I don't want it torquing against the inner fender inside, so you have to hold it each time. There, she's straightening out. As you tighten, it pulls it in, pushes it out, pulls it in.
Oh, I saw that.
Because it's spinning.
I was wondering what was going on. So you should be tightening the nut wherever
Yeah.
it goes,
But we can't.
not spinning the whole washers.
I could get a smaller wrench and tighten that.
That's okay.
We just have it set. You want to? I'll do the other one. I don't care.
If you want, it don't matter to me. I can hold this inner one.
Yeah. Come on. Oh,
That away. Hold on, I gotta turn mine the other way. There we go.
oh, wait a minute. We're outside the preview here. There.
All right, let me get my washer. Now where it goes.
Man, it didn't.
I can see my washer spinning on the inside.
Yeah, I guess it's tight.
No, there's anywhere close. I got a ½ inch of threads here.
Oh, it's like it's. Won't tighten. We'll tighten your nut.
Okay, let me tighten from this side. Can we raise the dang car up in the air so
Yeah.
I'm not set for...
Take her up. It's too high now.
You just push this, right?
Yep. I can't even see it.
Yeah, now I can get in there.
Yeah, but it's hard for me.
Oh, poor little guy. Just hold here. That's all you gotta do.
I'm trying. Okay, I got it.
And this, when you tighten the bolt, or tighten the nut, you're not spinning
Right.
the whole...
I know. but I couldn't get a ratchet on the back side of these because you're in the engine compartment and I can't get in there. You can hang over the fender and do it. Or if we'd have gotten a socket, we could get in these holes. It's too tight yet.
No, I said I had a 1/2 inch of threads.
Well, what are you doing? Why hasn't it gone? It's only a 1/2 inch.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
Oh man, I hit the wrench on the freaking frame rail, and I'm gonna have a chip there too.
That's what I was trying to avoid by not doing it on this side. I'm going bang, bang. We should get the power. Milwaukee tool.
That'd be nice if we had tools.
Yeah, that weren't manual.
Good Lord. I have over 1 inch of threads. Okay, that's probably 50-some plus pounds.
Okay,
I got no idea camber wise.
You want to check this side, tighten that nut up, because I maybe didn't get it tight. Should be able to reach right there, but maybe you need a socket.
Yeah, I need a socket.
3/4 inch socket. How's that?
Yeah, that all looks fine. Yeah. So yeah, maybe just a normal
Yeah.
3/4 socket.
Here.
Yeah, I think that'll be fine. If I can avoid hitting everything under the sun. You want to hold this? I just don't want to chip the hell out of everything here.
That's not moving. Goodness. And we got to check the other side too. Tell you what, I got to take off this shirt. I'm gonna turn off the.
Yeah, why don't you turn off the heat? Okay, that's pretty dang
Yeah,
tight.
let me take it to the other side.
Can I trust you not to chip the paint over there?
It wasn't so high. I think it's spinning the inside.
Yep, it is. And there's a 1/2 inch of thread showing too. So it's nowhere
So
near.
it's
Both of the bolts I can see are backed off. They're not even.
well,
close.
it's a good thing. We
Okay, there we go.
I'm not touching anything. That's the oblong.
Hold on. I quit for a second. Let me get another bite on it. Okay, go ahead.
That's probably good.
Okay. Okay.
All right, let me get on this side.
I can do this if you want to just hold this one.
Oh, I can get it right here.
If you can, sure.
I'll get it on there. Well, maybe it is better up there. 'Cause I had to sit
Okay, here, just come here and hold this.
I will. There's that.
No, just hold this. Hold that ratchet right there.
Okay. On my tiptoes. I'm gonna bring it down a notch.
No.
I need a step stool.
Don't get a step stool, shorty.
Down on the. Are you filming?
Yeah, sure. What? The guy on the what?
Oh, just on the cabin builder thing. He said, "Yeah, my son here, you know, the height and everything." He goes, "He's like 6'7". He said, "Of course, I'm 6'9". And I'm like, "Whoa."
Okay, that's pretty good and pretty tight.
All right.
Yep, looks good.
And we torqued that one.
Torqued this guy.
And
we need to get specs
we torqued that
for
one.
shock.
Yeah, we torqued that.
Coilovers, shock, and then did we do both sides of these to 55 pounds? Nope, that side's not tight.
Which side?
Okay, we're gonna tighten up our business here.
These two are.
Yeah, that side.
These aren't. Nope, they're not.
We'll come back, tell you the specs on the other guys here in a momento. I mean, it's probably just gonna flow right into it.
Okay, gonna go through the instructions. Calls out what the power rack.
For the steering rack.
And it says install the power rack to the cross member with 1 3/4 inch wide spacer.
That's this guy.
Between the rack and the K-member. Attach using a 5/8 by 4.5.
Yep, so I still have all of this hardware left.
So
you can see what, and when I measured these bolts, I measured, that's the 4.5 one. And then I still have, I think, some rear suspension and some other stuff to go. So we eliminated these because that's only 3.5, and this is only
what?
Almost 4 3/4 for that one. They're all coarse threads, so they're all the same hardware that I have left. But
5/8 by 4.5 hardware with 1 5/8 ID by 1.75 inch washer.
So there's my 1.75 washer. And then the other one calls for a 1.25, and you can see that's 1 1/4.
They fit fine.
So that's all the hardware we're going to be using to throw in the rack. Okay, from what I gather, it looks as if this 3/4 spacer goes there. Yes, 3/4 spacer. Cool.
Okay, let's get the bolt in here.
Then we're probably going to do the big bad boy
first.
Bad boy washer on the back, you think?
That's right.
That
spacer.
Tilt the brake a little bit. There we go. Spacer. And that's
and then your other washer and the.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a washer and a nut on this side just for.
Yeah, I don't want it back.
Grins. Okay. And pull the nut out a little bit.
I gotta get it out there.
Okay. Pulling that out a little bit. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's gonna be good. Now,
next,
same story. Throw that up in there.
Yep.
Yep.
Right.
Yep, I like that. And I didn't read what it gets torqued to, did you?
No. We have
the
paperwork though.
Read what it gets torqued to.
90 foot-pounds.
What?
Whoa, mama.
Our torque wrench even go that high?
Well, of course it will.
We only do stuff finger tight. Okay, that's up to the nylon threads. So I need a wrench that size. See what we've got here. Whoa, way bigger. Way bigger.
Okay, 90. What size is it? Humongous.
Getting big. It is a
1 inch.
15/16.
I already got that out here.
Oh, well, you're gonna need that size to tighten. So get your socket.
15/16.
Okay, there you go. Cinch her down, cinch her.
Can I pull 90 pounds or am I going to pull this off the rack?
I know.
It stops. It stops.
Okay, should we have put it on with the bolt? No, there's no way we'd get the bolt through that direction. Okay.
Okay.
90.
Chinese dandy.
Nine D's.
Okay.
Cool. Racks in. Sweetness. Oh, we gotta figure out how to spin these guys onto that.
Well, that's got to go up. We've got to get our jack and jack that up.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, because
This isn't tight either. So we could probably thread it on there and then put this back in.
yeah, that's what we need to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Oh, if you didn't see what we're doing. Instead of jacking up and all that, this is all loose. So, whoa, camera's all whipper-jawed there. So instead of jacking all this up so it's right and getting all that, we're gonna thread this onto that and then put that bolt back in. Yeah, I like that. Oh, you're already doing it. I guess I could just do it, huh? So instead of talking about it.
We need to see if where we're at in the middle here.
I don't know what you're talking about, mister.
Okay, they move back and forth. Okay, we need to measure how much is threads to the threads. Yeah, we need to measure that and get this centered.
Oh, I'm just golly. Okay.
Yours probably reversed.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave this like this.
3.5 inches to the thread. 3.5 inches to the thread. And if I move this, oh, it just pulls that in. Then
I don't know what you're saying, mister.
okay, so from that, it's 12.25. And that it's 11. So I need to bring this away.
I think you get your wheel straight and then you put this in this.
I know, but you want this to be straight, that it's not all the way one
Oh,
side.
I get what you're saying now. You're
Okay, where it'll 11.25 now.
I'm gonna put a little lube on this thread because it feels like it's getting a little tight.
Okay, there's 11.75.
You putting a mark?
And 11.75. Got it. No, if we don't mess with that, we should be fine.
Alright, I just want a little lube.
That's fine. Make that straight.
You want a little lube on yours?
Mine's doing all right, but
Is it? Okay.
put a little lube on
Now I got Earl all over my hands. Well, this thing is getting tight quick.
Yeah, you got to get that all the way lined up once you get that straight. Yeah, I'm not leaving a lot of that some sticking out.
I think it suggested like 2 threads.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks like I've got all the way down to like here to thread it in there. So that would leave about 1.5 inches worth of threads. Let me shoot some grease down in there. You're threaded all the way on, Tom?
Yep. I'm set.
Maybe my thread's just a little bit boogered up. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like there's a scratch in it right here.
Yeah, look how mine went on.
Dude, looks great.
Perfectly lined up.
Yeah. Well, I need to thread this thing because you start to do it. Go.
Yeah, that's tight.
I know.
Gosh.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I need to figure out what size thread that is and run a dye down it.
Yeah.
Because it's just going to eat the inside of this.
Yeah, well.
If that's harder than this, which I think it is, this is probably aluminum, that's steel. Feels like there's an abrasion or something on it.
Yeah, there's something in there. I'll bring that over to your thing and find the one that goes into that easy.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, for some reason.
I see some threads, burrs.
Yeah, for some reason, maybe this has been kicked around for a couple of years.
Be careful on these fine threads. You
I
don't.
just had to ream all this out.
And then I just had to.
With
Luckily,
this.
what were they again?
5/8,
18?
9/16,
9/16.
9/16,
18.
18. Yeah. Cool.
Take this
You
one
get it all the
off.
way down.
Yeah.
Watch flipping that thing around now for paint. Actually, I got to repaint all that anyway.
There's what it took out.
What Pops just said
That's all.
is
Looks like it's all the powder coating. Look at all that.
that's what it is.
Each thread, that's what
Yeah.
it cut out of there.
Yeah,
And you can see where it stops. It's still powder coated here, but maybe there was a scratch in it.
I don't think so. I think it was just all the powder coating had to come off.
It was just a little too much powder coating. And possibly the nut, I mean, you could have forced it, but you can't tell when you first have it happen because it could be that it's cross-threading a little bit.
Could be powder coating in this too, Pop.
Yeah,
Inside this.
it pulled in there or
Because
something.
I had a bunch of that black crap come out of this too.
I'm still getting it out of this one. Pretty clean.
Yeah, this is how it should go on.
And then you got to take the screws out.
But I can't see what you're doing.
I guess I could just leave it in there. We might need it again.
Okay, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, that's how it should go right there. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, get your wheel straight. You may be getting close.
No, I don't. It's all the way in.
You're right to where I am.
Okay, well.
Yeah, you're not ready.
What do you mean I'm not ready?
No, this has to line up with that when it's straight. You're not even straight yet. Get your wheel straight.
Well, it's not going to top.
No, you got to go in.
That shoves the over.
No, you can't. You got to take it in. Mine's set.
It won't go any farther, Pop. It's done. It's tapped out with these threads and that.
Really?
Yes, that's what I'm saying to you. This has to be it.
Well, then I'll have to adjust mine out there. It goes in from the top, Chris.
Does it?
Yeah, it goes over the top.
I don't know these things.
I'm pretty. Wait a minute.
I think.
Does it?
I think you're wrong, but let me go consult a book.
Yeah. Have it tighter.
Okay, so it goes like such.
Okay, well, make yours straight.
Mine's kicked out a little bit. Let me put
Turn it up here.
Let me put the nut on it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know where the nut went.
Is it up there?
No.
Here, I'll hold it. You got the washer, right? Yeah.
Goodness gracious. It's got to be right around here. All right, upper shock bolt tightens to 50 foot-pounds. Okay, so the bottom shock bolts go to 31 pounds.
Let me get you a sock for that.
Okay. 79 foot-pounds for the big boy bolts. 7/8 bolt, and these are torqued to, what did I say?
78.
79 foot-pounds.
All right, so let's put it on the torque wrench.
Yep.
And what'd you say it was? 31?
31 pounds. So all of your trailing arm mounts, 31 pounds. Tighten them up, boys. And girls, I guess.
31.
We need to meet some girls that do this kind of work. All right, what he's doing now is these red anodized babies, and in the instructions, it does not say a torque setting, so we're going 50 pounds. I think that's... Is that bolt spinning? No, it's the bolt's kind of captured, so I say 50 pounds.
Okay, 150.
That's seems to be a recurring theme. 50, 60
There's
pounds.
50. 50 on the bottom.
Yep. Hang the shocks onto the cross member using the blah 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 hardware and 2 washers. Torque to 50 foot-pounds. This time it isn't necessary to install the coil springs on the shocks for axle Mockup. I think we're doing these to 50 pounds too.
Okay.
And I would say those up here at 50 pounds too. I gotta look at these and see what these are, because these might be more because of something.
Okay.
Both those are 50.
Yeah, we need bigger.
We need some bigger sockets. Okay, upper shock mount onto that is 50 pounds.
I need a
These trailing arms go to 72.
need a big extension to get out here
Okay, cool.
for that.
Yep, we've done all those. These are tight.
We did these.
Those are at 50. These are 72, 72. These main trailing arms said once you get desired ride height,
okay,
put them at 90. They're at 72 right now. So they're plenty good for what we need to do. Okay. Those are meant to be able to where you can adjust them.
I just don't remember doing those because look how loose those are. Of course, you gotta.
Yeah, there's no tension on anything right now. Yeah. So we gotta watch putting it on wheels and skates.
I don't know which way that goes up. Looks like that was coming down.
No, that's spinning. It's threaded this way, right-hand thread.
So this goes.
So that's gonna put more pressure on the springs.
Yeah.
But we have those tools to use to do that. They're just spinning because they can spin freely up here and here on those little spin plates we got. You can let it spin.
Oh. It's still tightening. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I just didn't know that we did all of them. I guess we have done all of them.
Yeah. Okay. That's loading some spring pressure on the rear.
A little preload.
Okay, cool. Rear end is tightened up. Next video will be installing a rear sway bar. I haven't done that yet, so that's what's next. Thanks for watching, everybody. For all the torquing of all the suspension and all that good stuff. Fun times. Gonna get this thing on the ground before you know it. All right, end of the video. It's been so long since I've seen the car down on the ground. It may be just for me because I want to see it filmed, but we're gonna put Dad's tires and wheels on, put it on some skates, get it down and out so Pops can work on his. Okay, plans were foiled because the disc brake hangs out here, and these are just 14-inch rims. You're gonna play hell getting those on yours too, because you've got all that rear disc, front disc. You're gonna have to put standard suspension back on it to get those little 14-inch hubs on.
Probably.
For the Daytona.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna run into the same thing. Your rear disc and caliper, all that is the same as mine, so you're gonna have troubles as well.
Yeah.
So, rats.
Rats.
I'm gonna get online tonight, buy some wheel dollies. The little 2-inch wheels, 2-inch thick wagon wheels, basically. And then
that will support an engine and everything else.
Yeah, they can't be just like car dollies for like a body. Hopefully they sell some that you can put them down on that with the motor in and all that.
Yeah, because we're going to put it on the skates, dollies, whatever you want to call it. That way we can move the whole car around here in the shop.
We need to be able to shuffle this car as it is without taking motor out and rear end out and all that.
Yeah, we're not doing all that.
Yeah, too little wheels. You need to give big wheels. You need big wheels. So, all right, foiled our plans again this time.
Yep.
Till next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.